All right, we're back. New pitcher for the Scots. Number 26, Haruto Mizuno. Sophomore from Irving, Texas. Righty. Comes in with an 8.22 ERA. His fifth appearance, 7.2 innings pitched, 7 runs, all of them earned. 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 10 hits given up. First pitch misses, ball 1. Got Marcus Isaiah leading off for the Saints. Takes the strike there. We go to 1-1. Isaiah does have a double and then grounded out to third in his 2 at-bats so far here in game 2. Off speed from Mizuno misses. Just stayed up. Now the 2-1 pitch from Mizuno. Swung through by Ramirez. So now we go to 2-2. Next pitch, another off speed. This time Ramirez held up. Isaiah. Got confused since McAllister has Isaiah Ramirez. This is Marcus Isaiah. I apologize. But Isaiah was able to hold up and it goes full. This one's hit hard to left field. Lander plays it off the fence. Ramirez is going to hustle into second. Throw is in time, and they call him safe. La Chapelle completely disagrees with the umpire there. There's no instant replay at McAllister.
The designated hitter, number 29, Damian Tamayo.
Isaiah did come around and kind of take a really wide slide there on La Chapelle. Caught it on the inside and then had to reach. So I thought he was out, but I am not nearly as close as that base umpire is, so we'll have to believe him. And a double for Marcus Isaiah. Brings up Damian Tamayo Vera, 0 for 2 so far in the 3-hole for the Saints. LaChapelle keeping Isaiah close. Fastball's fouled back. And we go to 1-1. This one's grounded to third. Gumigate's unable to take the second hop, and that one, they're going to hold up Isaiah at third. Lander takes a little look at second and makes sure that Tamayo Vera stays at first. But back-to-back hits to start the 6th inning for the Saints. That brings up Finley Spicer, a fly out to right and a fly out to center in his last 2 at-bats. But the Saints are threatening.
Action in the pen.
There is action in the pen again for the Scots, but the Saints did most of their damage with 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th in game 1. They're trying to match that. If they can, they'll tie the game up. Spicer swings through a high pitch and going to be strike 1. Looks like that's Winston Wisely in the pen for the Scots getting loose. Freshman from Matamidi, Minnesota. Big lead over there for Tamayo Vera. Delay steal, the throw through, and Tamayo Vera just goes back to first. I think he was actually not really a delayed steal, but just read that ball in the dirt, but Munoz did a good job smothering it. Just pops up, fires it to second. Wasn't a first and third situation like we saw to end game 1. But it all kind of stayed the same. This one's hit to right field. McCaskey is going to just get under it, trade a run for an out. He fires it into second. That'll be an RBI sac fly for Spicer and gets the Saints on the board. But that's exactly what you do in that situation. You just make sure the catch, get it into second base, keep the double play intact.
The catcher, number 41, Tyler.
But that brings up the catcher, 41, who came in defensively. That is, again, Tyler McCarrick. Pickoff is close at first, and there's a snap throw from the catcher, actually. Ball one. I was looking down to see if I could get you McCarrick's stats, and he's hitting 364, 4 for 11 on the year, 1 double, 1 home run. This time they pick off, and Toma Vera doesn't slide, and the umpire calls him out. But he's a little frustrated there, throws his batting glove, and the base coach has to pick it up, but a pickoff from Mizuno gets the second out for the Scots. After real close on the snap throw from Munoz, Mizuno's able to get the big second out and then get a strike over, so it's a 1-1 count. Off speed, way out in front of. So now ahead 1-2 is Mizuno. Saints have cut into the lead a little bit. Now it's 3-1 after they scored that run on the sac fly. And McCarrick swings through it for strike three. And a great job by Mizuno getting out of that first and third no outs situation with only 1 run scored. So a great job by the Scots there. We're going to 7th, see if they can get a little Aflac. Remember, game 2 is only going to be a 7-inning affair because the first game went extras. So this is potentially the final frame. New pitcher on the hill.
Second baseman, number 16, Tommy.
All right, bottom of the 7th. As I said, McAllister holding on to a 2-run lead. Tommy Krupe coming up. 2 flyouts to center, swings through the first pitch. Strike 1. So Mizuno out there for a second inning of work. Scots do have the bullpen ready. Grounder fielded by Gumage, comes up firing, and Planko with a long stretch keeps his foot on the base, and the first out for the Scots. Gonna have a pinch hitter in for the Saints. Gonna be number 25.
Scholastica, number 25, Max Israel.
Max Israel, a sophomore from Cottage Grove. Israel hitting .333 on the year, 4 for 12, 1 double, 4 RBI. So Mizuno out of the stretch. Called the ball as it just off the glove of Paulson, who's now behind the plate for the Scots. Looks like the rest of the defense remains the same out there. That's an off speed in there for a strike. Next pitch, another off speed, but doesn't quite break enough, so it stays above the zone according to the umpire, and we go to a 2-1 count. Next pitch is grounded right by the third base coach. He did not want to try and make a play on that one. Israel did get a pinch hit in the first game. He singled in the sixth, part of their 3-run inning, as that pitch misses in the dirt and gets away from Paulson. So we go to 3-2 count. So Mizuno has the sign from the wristwatch. Now the 3-2. Off speed stays up and in, and he walks him.
Pinch hitter number 13.
So we're going to have another pinch hitter. Number 13 for the Saints, Kellen Greening, sophomore from Becker, Minnesota. We're also going to have a pinch runner. That is number 53, Ephraim Lands, a sophomore from Stillwater. But number 13, Granning's hitting .330 year, 5 of 15, 1 home run, 4 RBI. It's taking just a second for the changes to get written down by the umpire.
Silver and the golden run.
Yeah, they got the golden run like 3 innings after you sent it.
Next pitch, the first pitch of that bat is misses for a ball as Granning holds off on that one. So another stressful end of the game here for the Scots as they cling to a 2-run lead with a runner on. Tying runs at the plate. Granning takes a hack and fouls that one on the softball field. And we're going to a 1-1 count. So now Mizuno is a little look to the runner at first. By little, I mean 4, 5 looks. Off speed's fouled off the Saints dugout. We go to 1 and 2. It's definitely getting a little chillier here in St. Paul. Wind still kind of blowing in from left field, a little bit cross, foul line to foul line. But 1-2 with the runner on first. Snap throw from Munoz. Planko doesn't know where the ball is, and so he's safe, but it is called strike 3 for the second out. And then we're going to have another pinch hitter. Now hitting for Hull. 49 coming into pinch hit.
Pinch hitter for the Saints, number 49, Carson Jesperger.
49 is Carson Jesperger, who started game 1. He's 0 for 2 in game 1. So Saints down to their final out. That one's in the dirt. Good job by Paulson. So that one bounced a couple feet in front of the plate. Paulson couldn't really just get down to block it because it was going to bounce up pretty high on that off speed that only went about 58.5 feet. So good job by Paulson, but a 1-0 count now. This one misses down. We go 2-0. So back-to-back pinch hitters after Krupe, the starter, stayed in and got out on a grounder to third. 2-0 count. Off-speed misses. We go 3-0. Luke Kroll in the top of the order. Kroll, Isaiah, and Tomavera are the next 3 hitters for the Saints, and it's definitely who they're trying to get to, as they're all great hitters. Mizuno drops that one in there for a strike. Coming in the doubleheader, Kroll was at 397, Isaiah at 373, and Tomavera at 515. So they're trying to get to that part of the order. And Mizuno loses them, and a second walk of the inning. Gets the tying run at first and the go-ahead run with a now pinch runner,
And pinch running at
number 3, Swinson.
number 3, Gus Swenson.
And then Coach Barrington calls the timeout. So we're going to see, it is going to be a pitching change. Loiseau's coming in to try and get the save. His 4th appearance in MIAC competition out of the Scots 4 games.